to the radio, but others seemed destined for the school gym. They arrived through speakers beneath paper streamers, mirror balls, and lights dimmed enough to make everyone feel older. These records carried first dances, nervous glances, confidence, and heartbreaks. Tonight, we're returning to 15 songs that once filled those floors.
With your problems, so we can be free.
Records that could make teenagers move, slow down, or cross the room before the music ended.
Some legend, I think the games have gone much too far if the words unspoken.
Number 1, Goody Two Shoes by Adamant.
Goody two, goody two, goody, goody two shoes, goody two, goody two, goody, goody.
The moment those pounding drums and bright brass burst from the speakers, the dance floor had no time to hesitate. Adamant's first solo single carried the swagger of his band into a beginning. With the jackets, pirate flourishes, and style that made him impossible to mistake. Yet beneath the spectacle was a response to the British press, which seemed fascinated by a rock star who said he neither drank nor smoked. The record turned that scrutiny into defiance. Released in 1982, it spent 2 weeks at number 1 in Britain and became Ant's biggest American hit, reaching number 12. At a high school dance, nobody needed the backstory. The drums alone could pull people from the walls. Sometimes the best way to answer gossip is to dance straight through it. Number 2, You Can't Hurry Love by Phil Collins. There was a moment when surprise struck. Wasn't this a Supreme song? And was that Phil Collins singing it? His 1982 recording did more than update a Motown favorite. Collins and producer Hugh Padgham tried to preserve the excitement of the era rather than burying it beneath 80s production. The result became Collins's first number 1 single in Britain and his first top 10 hit in the United States. For teenagers hearing it at a dance, its history hardly mattered once that buoyant rhythm began. The music encouraged everyone to move. While its message asked for patience, an almost impossible request when every crush felt urgent and every slow reply felt devastating. It sounded joyful, but its wisdom came from waiting. Growing up meant learning that the heart keeps its own schedule, no matter how loudly the music insists otherwise. Number 3, How Am I Supposed to Live Without You by Laura Branigan. The room changed, couples moved closer, conversations softened, and Laura Branigan's voice filled the space where the fast songs had been. Years before Michael Bolton made the ballad his signature hit, Branigan recorded the version in 1983.
That one day we'd be so much more than friends.
Bolton had written it with Doug James, hoping Air Supply might record it. The plan collapsed after Clive Davis requested a change to the chorus, and Bolton refused. Branigan kept the song intact, carrying it to number 12 on the Hot 100 and number 1 on Billboard's Adult Contemporary chart. It achieved that success without a promotional music video. At a school dance, statistics disappeared into the darkness. What remained was the ache of imagining life after someone leaves, a feeling teenagers understood before experience taught them its weight. Some slow dances ended with the song, others ended with the relationship. Number 4, Stray Cat Strut by Stray Cats. Few records could change the posture of a gym as quickly as Stray Cat Strut. Shoulders leaned back, collars went up, and the shyest dancers borrowed Brian Setzer's Alley Cat confidence. The song was not an immediate smash. Its first release stalled, reaching number 109 on the Bubbling Under chart. Only after Rock This Town broke into the top 10 did the label release Stray Cat Strut again, and this time, it climbed to number 3. MTV viewers remembered its alleyway video, which mixed the band's performance with footage from the 1949 cartoon Bad Luck Blackie. It revived rockabilly without treating the past like a museum piece. Cool, the song reminded us, was often just nervousness wearing better shoes. Are you enjoying this video? If you are, please hit the like button. I'd sincerely appreciate it. Number 5, Try Again by Champaign. The swagger faded, and Try Again brought the dance back to a more vulnerable place. Champaign had reached listeners with How About Us, but the 1983 ballad felt like an apology, delivered beneath soft lights. The group took its name from Champaign, Illinois. And Try Again was written by members Dana Walden, Rocky Maffitt, and Michael Day. Polly Carmen's lead vocal helped the song cross musical worlds. It reached number 23 on the Hot 100. Climbed to number 6 on the Adult Contemporary chart, and rose all the way to number 2 with R&B audiences. R&B success reveals how deeply the record connected beyond its pop peak. On the dance floor, it belonged to anyone hoping a mistake was not the final chapter. Pride might keep two people apart, but music could make reconciliation seem one brave walk away. Number 6, Affair of the Heart by Rick Springfield. Rick Springfield came through the speakers, and the gym felt less like a school building and more like a world of its own. Affair of the Heart arrived with tougher guitars and darker synthesizers than the pop rock many listeners associated with Jesse's Girl. Part of its origin was unbelievably ordinary. Springfield recalled receiving a songwriter's cassette from a stranger in a restroom, listening to it while driving to the General Hospital set, and recognizing an idea worth developing. Released as the single from Living in Oz, the song reached number 9 and earned him a Grammy nomination for Best Male Rock Vocal Performance. Its intensity made Attraction sound less like a choice than a force taking over the body. Crushes began with conversation. Others arrived like electricity. The heart rarely asks permission before changing the atmosphere. Number 7, Mr. Roboto by Styx.
With your problems, so we can be free.
Came the synthesizers, the mechanical voice, and a song everyone recognized within seconds. Mr. Roboto was part of Kilroy Was Here, Dennis DeYoung's concept about a world in which rock music had been outlawed. And performers were forced underground. The single climbed to number 3 on the Hot 100, yet its success concealed tension inside Styx. Tommy Shaw and James Young were uncomfortable with the theatrical direction. And the album's stage production helped widen disagreements that fractured the band. On a dance floor, none of that conflict was visible. What mattered was the rhythm and the thrill of acting robotic among friends. Beneath the costumes, however, lived a human idea.
We all need control. I need control.
The fear of losing yourself inside the role everyone expects you to play. Oh, by the way, I will be posting more videos like this, so please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next video. Okay, on to the next. Number 8, The Other Guy by Little River Band. When the other guy slowed the room, its harmonies disguised a change behind the microphone. The song introduced John Farnham as Little River Band's lead singer after Glenn Shorrock's departure, giving listeners a sound carried by another voice. Written by Graham Goble and included on the group's greatest hits collection, it reached number 11 on the Hot 100 and number 6 on the Adult Contemporary chart. Its rhythm had more punch than the band's soft rock staples, but the emotional center remained wounded. This was jealousy without shouting.
We just need to try again.
The private ache of knowing someone you still love has chosen another person. In a crowded gym, that feeling could be specific. Sometimes the loneliest place was not an empty room, but a dance floor, where the person you wanted was already holding someone else. Number 9, I'll Tumble For Ya by Culture Club. Songs could brighten a dance floor with horns, percussion, and playful surrender. I'll Tumble For Ya became a single in North America, while Australian listeners received it paired with Karma Chameleon. In the United States, it reached number 9, giving Culture Club 3 top 10 singles from their debut album. A feat no group had managed since the Beatles. Boy George's voice and the band's image made the record feel both mischievous and welcoming. It was colorful and impossible to stand still through, especially after a slow song had left everyone uncertain about where to look. Beneath the cheerful surface was a familiar confession. Sometimes attraction becomes too obvious to hide, and dignity simply gives way to delight. Would you call this one of the most irresistible school dance songs of the era? Comment yes if you agree. Number 10, Dead Giveaway by Shalamar. When the evening risked becoming too sentimental, Dead Giveaway returned the room to motion. Shalamar brought funk, rhythms, and a groove that made even hesitant dancers feel more capable than they were. The song came from The Look, the final album by the group's lineup of Howard Hewitt, Jody Watley, and Jeffrey Daniel. Watley and Daniel departed, making the record both a dance floor triumph and the closing chapter of an era. It earned Shalamar a Grammy nomination, confirming how effectively the group had carried late 70s soul into the sharper electronic textures of the 80s. Its subject was perfect for a high school gym. The impossibility of hiding a crush when every glance and movement gives the secret away. Words can remain guarded, but the body often confesses first. Some feelings announce themselves before courage catches up. Number 11, Take Me to Heart by Quarterflash. Take Me to Heart brought a shade of longing into the gym, polished and carried by a saxophone that seemed to speak when words failed. Quarterflash had grown from the merger of Oregon groups, Seafood Mama and Pilot, while the band's name came from an Australian expression describing Americans as 1/4 flash and 3/4 foolish. Released from their album Take Another Picture, the song climbed to number 14 on the Hot 100.
Take me to heart, surrender, just emotion away.
Singer Rindy Ross gave the group its character by moving between lead vocals and saxophone, an instrument she regarded as an extension of her voice. That combination made the record feel both guarded and exposed. For teenagers circling one another beneath dim lights, it captured the desire to be chosen without having to beg. Sometimes an instrument says what pride will not allow the heart to admit.
That's with the heat too much. I felt I lost you.
Number 12. Time, Clock of the Heart by Culture Club.
Your tears. Ooh, in time, it could have been so much more.
Time seemed to notice every minute slipping away. Unlike tracks associated with Culture Club's debut album, it began as a standalone single in Britain before appearing on the North American edition of Kissing to Be Clever.
Time, it could have been so much more. The time is precious, I know.
Producer Steve Levine helped shape its blend of new wave and Philadelphia soul, proving that the band's depth reached far beyond its colorful image. In America, the single climbed to number 2, stopped just short of the top by Irene Cara's Flashdance, What a Feeling.
And time makes lovers feel like they got something real.
Boy George sang with restraint, allowing the melody to carry the disappointment of affection, arriving at the wrong moment. At a high school dance, time always felt cruelly uneven. The waiting lasted forever.
Won't give me time, and time makes lovers feel like they got.
While the final songs vanished in minutes. Some romances fail not because the feeling is false, but because the clock refuses to cooperate. Number 13, Jeopardy by the Greg Kihn Band. The room regained its pulse with a keyboard pattern that made romantic uncertainty sound exhilarating. The song became the Greg Kihn Band's hit, reaching number 2 on the Hot 100 and introducing the group to listeners who had missed guitar-driven power pop. Its music video transformed wedding anxiety into a horror story filled with skeletons and supernatural guests, making it a natural favorite during MTV's rise. The concept later inspired Weird Al Yankovic's parody, I Lost on Jeopardy, and Kihn himself appeared in the accompanying video, showing that he understood the joke. Beneath the playful imagery was a familiar fear. Realizing that a relationship may be one wrong answer away from collapse. Love can feel like a game with unclear rules, but the consequences never feel imaginary.
I know just when to face the truth, and then I know just when.
Number 14, Making Love Out of Nothing at All by Air Supply. This was the ballad built for emotion. Jim Steinman developed part of its music for the 1980 film A Small Circle of Friends, then reshaped it into the enormous romantic production Air Supply recorded. The session carried rock pedigree. E Street Band members Roy Bittan and Max Weinberg contributed keyboards and drums, while Rick Derringer delivered the soaring guitar solo. Steinman had offered the song to Meatloaf, but contractual and financial disagreements kept that version from happening. Air Supply took it to number 2 in America, where it remained for 3 weeks. In a decorated gym, the record made a slow dance feel almost cinematic, as though teenage love might overpower distance, doubt, and mourning. Some songs describe romance. This one built a whole universe around it. Number 15, I Know There's Something Going On by Frida. The song carried a feeling, the moment when celebration gives way to suspicion. Frida, known as Annie Frid Lyngstad of ABBA, wanted her solo work to move beyond the sound listeners expected from the Swedish group. She chose Phil Collins to produce the recording, and his thunderous drums gave the track a more ominous identity. Russ Ballard wrote the song, while Collins supplied backing vocals, and Genesis guitarist Daryl Stuermer added the guitar work. Recorded at ABBA's Polar Music Studio during the group's active period before its hiatus, the single reached number 13 in America and remained on the chart for 29 weeks. Its tension came from recognizing betrayal. The dance may have been ending, but uncertainty followed everyone home. Sometimes the heart discovers the truth before the mind is ready to name it. Those school dances were never only about the songs. They were about courage, shoes, awkward silences, and the hope that one record might change the course of an evening. Some people found romance beneath those decorations. Others stood near the wall and imagined what might have been. Yet decades later, music can still return us to that gym. The lights low, future unwritten, and one last song waiting to begin. Share the record that brings back your school dance memories, and subscribe to Retro Remix for journeys through music that never left us.